Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Chinese, we have Trakor. Spawn top right side as yellow English, we have Valdemar. Something I noticed is something as well before I booted up. Huh. The the dynasty symbol goes away if you enter castle mode and changes it. I saw an icon there beforehand. Guess it's something that does not exist for long, I guess. Either way, when it comes to map generation, do have the deer deposit up down here, another deer deposit over here, so good expansion direction for the Chinese, who tend to go for fast Song Dynasty. Got coin in the same direction as well as a bit of stone for later on, so that's a good expansion direction. Up here's more coin, a bit of berries, as well as Pumbaa. Overall, I think he'll expand down leftwards towards all the deer and towards a coin. That'll get enough to get him going. You can always expand to the other side of the map later on. For yellow, the English, they don't tend to get deer, if anything, just one deer deposit, but deer and boar right next to each other. Plus a coin and stone next to each other as well. Two small stone deposits up here. A large gold and small gold on the other side. Abbey King is now being put on the field. Imperial Academy now on the way. Do we see villagers on wood or stone for Chinese? No, he's still cleaning up food and gold, so maybe he's aiming for a fast castle. Oh, the sheeple have been delivered from evil. Abbey King is still being built. Yellow's not really allowed to be aggressive. You know those Chinese tend not to be hyper aggressive. Or generally not, so you can go for a slower age up. And Yellow is actually collecting quite a bit of stone there. He's actually trying to get a second town center before his opponent, which I think he will succeed. Because I don't think his opponent's going for a town center. You have two villagers on wood, now 5, a bit more. And there's the Vatican and the Sun. Of course, that's for the Song Dynasty. Maybe it's not going for the town center. I don't know why I completely skipped the thought. I said he was going to go for a fast Song Dynasty, but then I completely forgot the fact that he had to collect the resources to get the Song Dynasty. And now he's going to start progressing towards a secondary town center now. Yellow is getting a secondary town center up next to the deer deposit. And the Song Dynasty has begun. Which make his villagers produce 25% faster. People down. So now yellows or blues at 1.25 town centers. Yellow's currently at 2. So yellow will take a nice little lead, though right now blue actually has more villagers. I wonder if yellow failed to build some villagers for a bit of time frame. Either way, yellow will have a small advantage, then blue will rapidly recover. He knows about the king push way forward. He has to collect up 350 stone. Holding back these villagers one at a time. He will lose that one. Shanked by the scout. After all, the king does 24 damage, so having the scout pitch in some extra hits will allow him to kill the villagers quicker. The king does also attack pretty slowly at a staggeringly slow 2.38, or it's probably 2.325 or 375. While the scout does attack technically slightly faster. Second town center built right next to the first town center. Probably for the money, as Mr. Krabs would say. And he does have enough stone now, or had enough, about enough stone. No extra stone for a hand cannoneer sled or anything of that sort. Inclined to collect the berries. Scout has received some damage. We do now have professional, or not professional scouts, survival techniques being researched. And now got some English longbowmen. As both players just more or less an economic phase. I want to fast forward a little bit. We only see the one longbowman at the moment. Going for some extra ones now. Oh, looks like Blue's taking time to herd these deer. And you can see someone went down there, so that's where he's planning to establish a resource. We got a single Chinese horseman here. While longbowmen are technically countered by the horsemen in small numbers, and especially versus one horseman, they can do reasonably fine. Villagers try and get the village. It's in their job description. We need to bring back some more horsemen or spearmen to deal with this. He has right now 2 scouts on the field. We've got a decent amount of longbowmen. More reasons why to go for some more horsemen. We do now have more archer ranges and house being pulled in the field. And explorers going for the... No, it used to be much more common going for archer spearmen pushes, or at least the long English version, a longbowman spearman. I don't really see that all too often much anymore, but we are seeing it deployed on out here, which is a very effective strategy. Astronomical clock tower being built. At least it's pretty uncommon for the replays I cast, since I tend to go for longer length replays, which generally more favors towards people who go for eco play. And now we're at the early man-at-arms upgrade complete. Upgrading his Vanguard man-at-arms, early man-at-arms. Right now, China does have 2 spearmen, not even hardened spearmen. Astronomical clock tower can be quite nice. I think some nested bees would be a good deployment. He knows he's fighting against a good number of longbowmen, especially right there. Losing both his spearmen. Good hit there, scout down. Villager takes some more hits there. More of these villagers are a little bit idle, so losing some villagers is not good. The number of villagers have gone down for blue, 5 in total, but blue still has a larger number of villagers in the field, thanks to the fact that he has 2.5 queues versus just the 2 queues of the opponent. Oh, and more of these villagers and Imperial Fisher goes down there. That's actually quite a bit of losses. Yellow's reinforcements push way forward, but they're getting intercepted by the Vatican Sun. A little bit foolishly. Villagers migrating up here to claim this gold deposit. A couple of these units getting healed up by the king. The king himself is quite wounded. And now got some Chinese lancers being pulled in the field. Very nice. The Chinese player does not have any blacksmith research at the moment, nor even wheelbarrow. Going for a bit of berries. This berry deposit is a little bit too exposed. Now, this is natural, isn't it? Nope, that's natural one that's right there. Villagers idle there. Maybe retasking the berries up there. Any sort of food source is important. Kumba has been aggravated. No more Akuna Matata for him. Oh, he does lose a villager. The boar does gore a villager. Survival check is not complete. Wheelbarrow on the way. Lancer is charging way forward. Does not connect. Good hits there. King may go down. King can't really stop and engage. Good damage there. The king is slightly faster than the horseman, so he perhaps abandoned the scout in order to run away. Of course, the charge attack will occasionally come forward, allow him to more successfully engage, and gets a bit of health regen there. Lancer's saying it's not a good idea to just chase around the king all the time. He has to go all the way to the offense. He does have 8 spearmen for defense, which may be enough to survive all the longbowmen support. No blacksmith research. Either side, so 6 damage will do 2 damage per bolt. The king is dead. The king's palace now being built from the now dead king. Scout down, not big surprise. Chinese players can pull out some Palace Guard. It also has a slight village advantage. It will take a bit of time for Blue to recover that mount. He's actually pretty close. He's just down by 2 villagers. So it'll take, what, approximately 40 seconds to recover. He has a half a Q better than him. 5 times 4, so maybe in 20 seconds? In about a minute, he will even out. A minute 20. Actually, no. How will that math work? If you cover by 2, you only have half of Q more than your opponents. That means 20 seconds times over 2. Yeah, I think about a minute 20, which it's basically recovered now. Usually a bad idea to try to do math on stream. My brain just melts. Even though I'm actually pretty good with math. Oh, looks like the sheep has been enclosed in the pen with his Pope's blood. The king has been rebuilt. Long live the king. Yellows or blues not built any monk to grab those relics. The English player has deployed out a single monk so far. We got now got the veteran spearman research for English, which makes sense. English player's also playing on crossbows. Since whether or not if he fights Palace Guard or Lancers, crossbow would be good against either. We are going to see some nested bees being pulled on the field. Scout down, not big surprise. Decent number, Palace Guard being built. +1 range damage for the English player. The Chinese player has already got +1 range armor. Both players can stand to get more blacksmith research. And blue's now rapidly seizing a lot of wood. Almost all the berries been cleaned on up. The Imperial official. Down there. Sorry, I just felt something weird on my feet. And looks like this village will go down. Now I'm so surprised we see this boar not completely obtained. He pulled back all the villagers maybe a little bit too early. Boar still has 600 food left onto it, and of course there's still a decent amount of berries here. He's just worried about any attack onto the villagers. This is of course unupgraded. Spearmen push away forward with some crossbowmen trying to chase down the scout. And looks like some blues forces getting cut apart with the walls going on up. Blue may get a little pick here and pick out the handful of crossbowmen. No real response at all. He does go ahead and get that section not built. Blocked by the scout. Villager does go down there. Blue's likes to push forward, but he knows that they're there. Yellow's claiming some sacred sites now, or trying to claim the relic near the sacred site. Crosswood. So far, Yellow's claimed 1 relic and picked up 2. Lancers push way forward. That's of course wrong. Wall's going to set free the sheep. Lance or King does find the crossbowmen. And these Lancers do find a lot of angry men with pointy sticks. They need to keep on running. They will lose quite handily there. There's still the opening there for them to escape from. The king is alive at the moment, but barely. We now do have the armored clad research for the English player. And that monk will be saved. Abbey King is getting some great health regen. Villagers get inside the village. Crossbowman trying to gauge the king, but is automatically engaging the longbowman. The king is dead. But these longbowmen are getting some great hits on those villagers, taking out a couple more. Once again, yellow has the village advantage. Another monk goes down. He disintegrated entirely. He must have been a Jedi. Villager there does get stabbed a little bit. Outpost is unupgraded at the moment. We've got a Spring Guard there. Yellow's forward of a massive infantry force. Spearman, crossbowman, longbowman, and more man arms being built. He has armor clad. Doesn't have a whole lot of blacksmith upgrades at the moment. Dog can come down to the siege weapons for blue. His armored force could get ripped apart. Palace guards have less armor than other units, so they will take quite a bit of damage from this longbowman, who has higher base damage to boot. Great nest of bees there, disintegrates a formation of spearmen, but he's getting hit by spring guards. Gets great hits there on those spearmen. Palace guards able to push on forward a little bit more, but those crossbows still pose a problem. He's out his opponent's spring guard. Yellow's spearmen and man arms part are going down. Those lose another nest of bees there. That one fired a partial volley. It was interrupted. Villagers not returning it up. Flanking nest of bees has to get a bit of damage from the spring guard, but the spring guard will win. Palace guard and Lancer push way forward. Those nest of bees did a job to stop the spearmen. If you look at the destroyed value, yellow has nearly a 2-to-1 ratio of destroyed value. That is a massive loss for blue, whose economy is not superior. In fact, he lost a bit amount of villagers I was paying attention to. These spearmen may have been doing a bit more work than expected. Because blue was at around over 100 villagers, but now he's down to 89. His opponent's at 115. Yellow's been fighting better and has a better economy at the moment. Usually a good sign that he'll probably generally win. Crossbowman and Lancer push his way forward. Yellow's spending a little bit too much time near these fortifications. We got some English battery rams on the build queue. No siege engineers. More of Blue's villagers going down. Blue's trying to pull out an emergency keep. Help him keep this land and keep his possibility of staying in the game. Spring balls push way forward, nailing villagers. They're not an anti-villager tool, but they will do. More villagers can put on the keep. He has plenty of garrison space nearby with the keep itself and the Vatican of the Sun. So now Yellow's forcing back. Yellow can go for some trebuchets. Going for Mangonel at the moment. Battery rams are not bad either. Battery rams are cheap and effective. Yellow's rally is a better location. Yellow's not going for a proxy and siege workshop there. Whether it be trebuchets or bannerams, both would be useful. Granted, his keep also does act as a siege workshop. Oh yeah, Yellow does also have the Palace of Kings, which gave him a third town center, doesn't it? Crossbowman, man arms, spearman push way forward. Bit of damage there. And blue does about the game now. This is Grade Scene. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.